Welcome to Nerd Stalker, episode 17. I'm your host, Adolfo Ferranda. We attend a San Francisco New Tech Meetup and speak with Mark Christian, software engineer for PBwiki.
Hey there, I'm Mark. I'm one of the software engineers at PBwiki. We're just rolling out a new developer API, and we're trying to dig up some interest in that. It's a pretty compelling platform that we have to offer, and a really flexible API. So we want to get the word out that it's out there. It's ready for people to start building.
So for all the noobs that don't even know what PBwiki is, can you explain what is this thing?
PBwiki is the largest wiki farm in the world. We have more than 600,000 wikis. They're hosted, they're easy to use, and we're used by more than 40,000 businesses in their day-to-day operations.
What's the cost of using this? Can anyone use this, or is this strictly business related?
Sure. So it's free for individual use. We are used by a lot of educators, a really strong educator community, and businesses are also quite a big fan. So the pricing varies depending on which market segment that you're in. So you pay by seat in the business, and you pay by year in the individual education if you want.
Let's go figure, a business model.
Well, we like to call it freemium. You start free, and hopefully you like some of the premiums.
Right. So there's no advertising of advertising or anything like that?
Absolutely no advertising anywhere on PBwiki.
Is there anything to install, or is there any code or that I need to worry about here?
PBwiki is 100% in the cloud. It's a hosted solution. Software as a service is a really big shift, and we're betting on it completely. So you sign up, it takes 2 minutes. Our name comes from it being as easy as a peanut butter sandwich to make a new wiki. So 2 minutes or less and you're live.
Well, if you guys the idea to start this whole thing anyway?
PBwiki is actually sort of a legendary birth. It was started at a hacker party about 3 years ago by David Weekley, our founder. He coded up the initial version in about 3 hours, and within a week he had 1,000 wikis live. So it just snowballed from there.
And where are you guys based out of?
We're actually down in the peninsula in San Mateo.
And so are you guys, all the development and everything's there too?
Yeah, we have a sales office in New Hampshire, but everyone's at the office in San Mateo other than that.
Your infrastructure, architecture, can you talk about that? Are you guys hosted in the cloud? And what kind of development is it behind the scenes?
Sure, so as I said, it's totally in the cloud. We're running on PHP. We use Mogile for storage, MySQL for our databases, and Memcache to speed everything up. On the front end, it's JavaScript driven by Prototype, and incidentally, we're looking for back-end and front-end engineers if anyone's interested. Yeah, so send your resumes. Mark@pbwiki.com.
Very cool. And so when you say in the cloud, is it Amazon S3 or what's happening?
No, we actually have our own data. Well, not our own data center. we're co-located in San Francisco. We have our own cluster of servers. So we run our own fleet. It's no outside servers.
Are you guys privately funded or what's happening?
We are a venture-funded company. We're in Series C, relatively recently closed. Yeah.
Nice. And so what's the go-forward sort of strategy and roadmap that you can talk about?
Sure. We don't like to talk about a roadmap too far in the future, but right now our strategy is we're really moving into the enterprise market where we've got SharePoint in our sites. We think we have a pretty compelling solution that's just really easy to use. And as I said, we're launching the developer community. So our API is really, really rich. It's very easy to work. I built an application on stage in 2.5 minutes that pulled data from a live wiki. So you can get rolling almost immediately. So we're really hoping to leverage that and move forward.
Can you give us some examples? I know it's hard to do without the visuals of what sort of integration. Why would I, as a developer, want to use this API or my company or whatever, to integrate? What sort of scenarios?
Well, PBwiki is about collaboration. You've got this one central place that you can finally control who has access to what, who can do what, who can see what. So you can use our API to push and pull data there and make sure that only the right people can see it. Once it's there, it's safe, it's backed up. We keep at least 3 copies of your data at all time. You have version control, so every version of every page and file is there forever. And as I said, you've got access control. So basically you can pull the data from a wiki, or you can push the data to the wiki. Personally, I find pushing the data to the wiki to be more compelling. As a nerdy example, we've hooked our Subversion repository into our wiki. So whenever anybody commits, it goes onto a wiki page. Everyone in the company can see what happened. There's a list of times. It's great.
Do you guys listen to your end users? If we're complaining, how do we get a hold of you? And do you guys care?
Oh, we care so much. There's a feedback and help link on every single wiki in the top right-hand corner. Use it. If you can't use it, support@pbwiki.com. We like to keep our support times under 3 hours, 24 hours a day by email. And we actually have a feature called the Alpha Team, where you can sign up to test features before they go live, and your feedback when you're on that is so valuable. So just if you're interested in that, yeah, just drop me a line by email and I can hook you up.
And the email address is?
Yeah, it's mark@pbwiki.com.
Very cool. And so the URL?
It's www.pbwiki.com.
Doesn't get easier than that. Thanks so much for your time, Mark. Cool.